midterm feels different. It feels significant. Some might say even more than a presidential election. What are your thoughts?
It definitely feels different for us here because we are preparing for this like a presidential election. The interest is so high.
Speaking of the president, he was out campaigning this weekend. So was President Obama. What are your thoughts there? Because it seems like the gloves are off. They were taking some jabs at each other.
Well, I think, we watched President Obama on the sidelines for a long time. He came out a few months ago and in the last several days has become much more vocal. The president is out there. President Trump is out there, certainly, and sticking with his theme on immigration, thinking that's a winning issue with the base. So it is kind of the clash of the titans out there right now.
Let's talk about so many celebrities out there stumping, so many celebrities out there being very vocal about their opinions. What are your thoughts? We've seen Oprah knocking on doors. Does this help or hurt? Because we've seen both sides of that issue.
Well, in general, it's hard to know if it helps or hurts. When you're dealing with an Oprah Winfrey, it's hard to think it doesn't help on some level because of the level of celebrity that she is in. I know it's always a controversial topic. Do we want them to just sing or play music or sports or whatever their occupation is, or do we want to hear their political thoughts? And we debate that back and forth. I don't know that there's an accurate measure as to whether it works, but it certainly helps create awareness that these campaigns are happening, and they play into certainly, I think, the excitement, the enthusiasm about this election.
And talk to me about you. You're going to be busy, very busy. What's NBC News planned for the election?
Well, we've got, personally, I'll be on the air with Chuck Todd and Savannah Guthrie and Andrea Mitchell. We're going to start at 8 p.m. officially with our election coverage, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're not going to finish up, I think, until 2 a.m. Eastern time. That's the place. I'm saying this with kind of I think, because who knows? I mean, the great thing about election nights for me is that the story will tell you where to go. I mean, you basically follow the story. You're watching it unfold. You can look at all the research papers and all the polling data you want before, but until we sit in that chair and the polls start closing, we don't really know where the night is going to go.
It has been a challenging time for the NBC News family. We saw Megyn Kelly's exit. What has the news division learned from that situation, and what do you guys do moving forward?
Well, it's no doubt, as news people, we don't like to read about ourselves, and there have been unfortunately, some moments that we've had to read about ourselves. I think that any organization is defined by its ability to move through and past adversity, and I think we have acquitted ourselves well there. It's always a learning process. Our programs, all of our flagship programs, are successful. I think #1 now for 3 years and going. So we're on a good roll right now, and we're just kind of looking forward.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.